Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the 5th episode of comparing popular free clients against each other to determine which free client offers the most value. Last episode was Lumina vs Thunderhack, with Thunderhack coming out on top, and today we have the Meteor client up against the Wurst hack client. But before we take a look at these clients, I have to shout out the legends that support this channel. If you want to get your name in a video and help me make more content like this, consider looking at the benefits down below. Thanks guys! Up until now, we have used a set rating system to determine a score for each client, and then we have used this score to decide whether a client would progress or be eliminated. This method worked well enough for narrowing down the main clients that would move forward, but now we are at a point where we could simply compare all of the client scores against each other and call it a day. But where's the fun in that? Instead, let's take a more detailed approach and directly compare the clients against each other. After spending a good amount of time playing with these clients, I've put together a list of what I believe to be each client's strengths and weaknesses. And it is these strengths and weaknesses that we are going to directly compare to determine which client will advance to the final episode of this series. Meteor is a well-known and trusted client with close to 6 million downloads. It is open source, meaning that its code is visible and accessible to anyone that wants to inspect, modify or run it. Meteor is a fairly new client. It only started or became popular in 2020, but the client has improved a lot since its first release, and it has become a very popular choice as a free client for Anarchy servers. The client also has a large and active community of developers that contribute to the client's codebase, making both big and small improvements, and this has shaped Meteor into what it is today. These developers help find and fix bugs, and they add interesting and useful features at an impressive pace. There is also a larger community of users surrounding Meteor. This community provide tutorials and share a wealth of information about the client, from configs to custom client add-ons, and this is incredibly helpful for new users or anyone experiencing issues with the client. Meteor is built on Fabric with a strong focus on supporting Minecraft Anarchy servers like 2B2T, making it a top choice for players in those environments. Wurst is a well-known and trusted client, though unlike Meteor there isn't an official download count available. With that said, Wurst is quite popular and it is probably one of the most recognizable Minecraft cheats out there. Wurst was started in 2014 sometime, making the client much older than Meteor. Since its start, Wurst has improved a lot and become the sort of go-to starter client for anyone new to hacking in Minecraft. Like Meteor, Wurst is open source, allowing anyone to inspect, modify or run the code. While its community of contributors is smaller than Meteor's, they have been helpful in keeping the client maintained and up to date. Wurst also has an active user community and a dedicated client forum. However, unlike Meteor, Wurst does not have a Discord server, and the forum primarily serves as a place for client support rather than a hub for sharing configs and other helpful client resources. Wurst is also built for Fabric, but unlike Meteor, the client also requires the Fabric API to run. The client offers a wider range of modules and seems to be less focused on the Anarchy environment. Directly comparing the clients against each other, we are left with no clear outlier. Both clients are popular, both clients are open source, and both clients have an active community of client users, though Meteor is slightly more popular and appears to have more of a focus on Anarchy servers. Meteor is always updating with new features, bug fixes and improvements. It is genuinely impressive how fast these updates are rolled out, and this means that the client is constantly evolving and always improving. When it comes to version support, Meteor officially supports only 2 versions at any given time. The dev build is always up to date with the latest Minecraft release, while the official release is always one version behind this. So at the time of making this video, the 2 supported versions are Minecraft 1.20.6 and Minecraft 1.21.1. Meteor does not support older versions and does not provide any easy or official way to download previous builds of the client. Anyone wanting to use Meteor on an older version is advised to either use via Fabric or compile old versions from the GitHub repository. While via Fabric is an awesome option, having official archives of Meteor client builds would be more helpful and minimize any confusion. Moving on to Wurst, this client is also updated at an impressive pace. Wurst constantly receives improvements and bug fixes, and it is always quick to update to the latest Minecraft versions. Like Meteor, Wurst does not officially support older versions of the client. However, unlike Meteor, Wurst provides its user base with official download links to older client builds. In my opinion, this is a much better approach. Having official archives of old builds eliminates any potential confusion and risk of unverified versions circulating around. Directly comparing the clients against each other, we again are left with no clear outlier. Both Meteor and Wurst update on a frequent basis, and both clients offer support for the latest release of Minecraft, though this time Wurst does stand out a little by providing official downloads for older builds of the client. So far we've focused on the user experience with each client, but now let's dive into something arguably much more important: the modules and features offered by each client. Starting with Meteor, this is a client that provides a wide array of utility hacks, from render related hacks like storage ESP to automation tools like auto name tag, and even quality of life features like better beacons. Meteor covers all of the basic features any Anarchy player would need to survive. While it does also offer some decent PvP modules with plenty of settings, there are other clients out there with more powerful and easier to configure PvP modules. With that said, Meteor does offer a very powerful client add-on system, and the community has created some really amazing add-ons, some of which include PvP modules that significantly enhance the client's combat capabilities. There are also other add-ons out there that add to the already extensive collection of features, making Meteor much more customizable and powerful. I mentioned this in the first episode, but I don't think it is fair to credit these community created features to Meteor directly, but the client does deserve credit for developing the add-on system itself. Meteor isn't really known for offering any effective bypasses. Other clients like Thunderhack seem to have more of a focus on providing good bypasses, but this does not seem to be a primary focus for Meteor. When it comes to ease of use, Meteor is pretty user-friendly, the client is fairly easy to configure, and Meteor also offers an extensive online documentation to help new client users. With that said, the client is a bit more advanced, and this means that it can be a bit more complicated to use compared to some of the other options out there. Moving on to Wurst, this client also offers a wide array of modules, ranging from render modules like name tags to automation tools like auto farm and quality of life features like auto sprint. Unlike Meteor, Wurst includes a few trolling modules like skin derp or kill potion, which creates a powerful potion specifically made for trolling. Wurst also provides several modules tailored to minigame servers like aim assist or chest stealer. This broader selection of hacks shows that Wurst isn't as focused on Anarchy servers, offering more versatility across different types of gameplay. Similar to Meteor, Wurst is not particularly known to offer effective bypasses. While they have recently released a few working Vulkan bypasses, these are not common and clearly not a primary focus for the client. Wurst does not offer an add-on system, but it does offer a few unique features like the server finder module. This feature is popular for trolling, but I don't actually recommend using it as it could potentially result in your Minecraft account getting banned. When it comes to ease of use, Wurst is arguably one of the most user-friendly clients available. It comes with default keybinds for popular hacks like Fulbright and Kill Aura, and its modules are preloaded with basic configs that work right out of the box. Wurst is a great client for anyone that is new to hacking, as it is super easy to use and it is a great way to learn how to navigate and configure a hack client. When directly comparing the two clients, Meteor stands out as a more customizable option, offering more powerful modules specifically designed for the Anarchy environment. The value of Meteor is made even better by its add-on system, making it a versatile and top choice for Anarchy players. On the other hand, Wurst is a client that covers a bit of everything in a simpler and more basic way. While it still offers some interesting and unique features like the server finder, Wurst is better suited for those who are new to hacking rather than players who are serious about Anarchy. After taking a closer look at both Meteor and Wurst, it's clear that both clients bring a lot to the table. Meteor is the go-to choice for players focused on Anarchy servers, thanks to its strong community, frequent updates, and its powerful add-on system that enhances its already solid features. It is a client that continues to evolve and improve, making it a great option for any Anarchy player. Wurst, on the other hand, is an excellent starting point for anyone new to Minecraft clients. Its simplicity, ease of use and versatility across different types of gameplay make it a solid all-around choice. While being simple makes it a great choice for new client users, it is also limiting to users that are used to more advanced clients. This whole series is dedicated to finding the best free hacks for Anarchy servers, and I believe in this case Meteor is a much better option. With that said, Meteor will move on to the final episode of this series while the Wurst client has officially been eliminated. In the next episode we have the Envy client up against Thunderhack, and I think that should be a fairly interesting episode. Anyways, that is more than enough rambling for one day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and consider subscribing if you have not done so already. And with that said, I've been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.